The Cavaliers have an Eastern Conference contest on their hands. As they prepare to defend the home court here in Cleveland. Welcome, folks, and thanks for sharing part of your weekend with us here at 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our reporter tonight on the sideline, David Aldridge. And, of course, Julius Randle. It's our first glimpse of him, looking good in his new Hornets jersey.
And as you were mentioning, I mean, that trade has this team buzzing. You can see it in the warm-up line, how loose and confident they look now with him on that roster.
Pass to Brunson. And Greg, on paper, this looks like a real mismatch. These teams have very different expectations.
And in any matchup like this, the early stages are important. The team coming in as a big underdog has to keep it close, otherwise things can go south in a hurry.
Here's Simmons. That's in, coming off the assist from Embiid.
The big man draws so much attention, so Embiid takes advantage of that and finds an open teammate.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. We know they like having Brunson out there, Greg, a player they can run the entire offense through.
No doubt. And he can be trusted on to take the keys and just run things effectively. He keeps mistakes to a minimum, and he's a solid creator for his teammates.
Well, J.B. Bickerstaff, Greg, has done a tremendous job in his time with this Cavaliers team.
Has had him on the winning track since his first full season with the team. Really getting the most out of this roster. Not full of superstars, but full of guys who enjoy playing together.
4 on the clock. Duncan with the bucket. Duncan's got his second basket of the game.
You know, this is simply Tim Duncan doing his thing, being Tim Duncan, playing with great heart and going to work inside.
Brunson, no good.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
To the left wing, beyond the arc. A nice shot by Black.
Lights out here, right out of the gate. Perfect 4-4 from the floor.
Inside, Walt. Duncan with the block.
He's the defensive anchor for this team. Duncan excels at reading shooters and then altering their shots.
The Cavaliers shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. And he can't get the first one.
2 shots.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Well, the last time GA the Hornets made the playoffs was back in 2016.
And that was during Steve Clifford's first stint with the organization. I'm sure that played a factor in their decision to bring him back as head coach.
And here is Simmons following the three-pointer from Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Embiid wide open. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
Well, you know what? All good things must come to an end, and they finally miss after making their first 4.
And out of bounds. The Cavaliers will take it.
Substitution for the away team. Number 3, Kevin Porter.
Here's Simmons. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Now here's Porter. Brunson scanning the floor. Pass to Walton. Clock at 6. Here's Brunson. And the points coming for him in big bunches. His average stands at just about 29.5 points a game. And here's Duncan. He'll bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. And a wide open look for Porter. Offline with his 3.
And you don't want to give that kind of look. too often.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Outside for Randall. And that comes off the assist by Bill Walton.
You know, he's evolving his offense over time, Julius Randle, and I think the coaching staff is happy to see it. They like to see him take and make these shots.
Porter in the corner. Here's Duncan, and Duncan throws it down hard.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Great start for him. 4-4. He could be in for a big game.
Certainly looks that way to me, partner. I mean, his energy level is ramped up. I think he's been terrific right from the opening tip.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hornets. Hornets trail by 5. To the middle. Here's Randall. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Just an attacker is Randall. Always seems like he's being sent to the line.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Cleveland leading by 3. Out to Duncan. .132 left to play in the first quarter. And Duncan gets double-teamed. Three-pointer by Embiid. The rebound by Walton. And the Hornets with possession here.
How about Joel Embiid? A high-risk, high-reward pick turns into a superstar.
Yeah, that's well said, Greg. I mean, he sat out 2 years before even seeing the NBA court. Sustained a foot injury before being drafted. Persevered through that. And is now one of the most dominant big men and players in the game.
Caldwell Pope with a wide-open look. Charlotte again missing. Here's Duncan. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
The skill of Duncan on full display there, knocking it down despite the contact.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
Guys, I think free throw shooting is all about rhythm and confidence, and he hasn't been able to establish any rhythm there this season.
Kept alive. Simmons. And he lays it straight in. Simmons got 6 points.
Simmons showing you a little bully ball right there. And with all-out effort, rewarded with some second-chance points, too.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. On deep, Brunson. It's rebounded by Cleveland. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now.
Boy, good vision that time from Michael Porter Jr. Saw the wide-open teammate and then got the pass to him right on time.
The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. Cavaliers lead by 7. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
A lot of high motor play from them in this one, allowing them to kind of charge through the defense and find good looks.
And, you know, know, in no time at all, they've also started finding points inside, already taking apart that interior defense.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. For Hornets coach Steve Clifford, the key is defense. He says trying to outscore other teams doesn't work. You have to do the things that take effort, like rebounding, getting loose balls, and putting your body on the line. You've got to build a game that will actually work at the end of the year when you play the important games. Kevin, back to you.
All right, DA, our thanks to you. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. There's a screen. And here's Caldwell Pope. Here's Iguodala. Beats the shot clock, but can't get it to fall. The Cavaliers leading by 9. Right wing. Richardson outside. Connects from three-point range. Richardson's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And we played through the first minute here in the second. From deep, Brunson. It's rebounded by Hayes.
A bit of pride at stake. Trying to get that last three ball back. Couldn't get it to fall.
And Walton throws it down.
Porter Jr. doing a nice job turning good defensive pressure into an offensive opportunity. Nice fast break play.
And the shot goes in from Fultz. And a big concern for players and coaches is the consistency of officiating. Greg, do you like that argument?
It's tough when one night something is a foul and the next night it isn't. There's some gray area, obviously, and it'd be good for the league to try and clarify how they want things called.
You know, it's one thing to have a nice stroke, but it's another to understand how to get yourself free outside the arc for your shot. Has a soft, delicate stroke, does Fultz, and it rolls off his fingers nicely.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
That shot by Caldwell Pope, no good. Cleveland leading by 13. Richardson gets a wide open look. The three-pointer, no good. Now here's Brunson. To the inside. And Walton throws it down.
Oh, that's a nice read from Brunson out of the pick and roll.
Here's Nurkic. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. It's going to go on Bill Walton.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
You know, it took Nurkic a while to kind of establish himself as a starting center in the NBA, but it didn't take long to see it's a role he deserves.
Fellas, he just is struggling to get anything going. Right now, his shooting percentage in the quarter, 20%.
Adams with it. Now guarded by Nurkic. For the finish. And it's Iguodala with the jam.
This is where Iguodala can hurt you in the open court. He's got excellent speed and knows how to use it to get on the end of the break.
Here's Fultz. Pass to Nurkic. And here's Richardson. Back to Nurkic. Now Richardson. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game.
You really have to account for Richardson around the basket. I mean, he does a good job using his length to create and finish his shots. Boy, this man knows how to handle that rock. Looks like it's part of his body.
Here's Fultz. Richardson outside. Pass to Hayes. Now Nurkic. Count it. Good. Nurkic has got 5 points now in the quarter.
And such a polished player near the basket. Nurkic feels comfortable taking those in-close shots. .137 left in the first half of the game. Here's Porter.
Good work there as it goes.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Pass to Randall. Adams trying to free himself up. And then Randall slams it in.
You got to have guts and hops to pull off a dunk like that. Randall got a lot of both.
Now, here's Richardson. 5 points in the game. And it's Hachimura in the corner. Carries it from three-point range.
Yeah, Josh Richardson is just not a scorer and defender, folk. He can pass it, too.
Outside Porter. Picked by Randall. Fires the three. It's rebounded by Hayes. The Cavaliers leading by 11. Richardson attacking. So it's Richardson with the jam.
Exactly what Richardson can do on the drive. I mean, he can handle the ball. He's got a quick step, and he can finish when he gets to the rim.
And Randall throws it down.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shots for him so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
From deep, Richardson.
With his size and versatility, Porter Jr. is really a strong defender, especially when he's defending the point or two guard.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And here's Brunson outside. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Here's Fultz over Caldwell Pope. Nurkic up top. Pass to Hachimura. Elbow shot. That one wide left.
Wide open, and still, surprisingly, he wasn't able to cash in.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. You know, Jalen Brunson, for the NBA at least, is small in stature, but his tremendous footwork enables him to operate inside and out. He says, I've tried to make my game for what I had as versatile as possible. I've got to be crafty. I'm not jumping out of the gym. I'm not racing down the floor in 2 seconds, but I'm going to keep you off balance. Kevin?
Oh, I love his game. David, I know you do as well. Hey, thank you.
You know, as soon as Walton has the ball around the rim, he's thinking about flushing it.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense. Clearly out of sync to begin this half. 0 for their first 3 attempts.
Man, Clark, Contavious Caldwell-Pope is sure steady out there, isn't he?
He really is, Kevin. Rock solid. Not only in being available, but staying available. I mean, this guy has great durability, and KCP, you can count on him.
And here is Simmons after Jalen Brunson getting his shot to go from deep.
They do not need Simmons to be a three-point shooter. If he can hit the mid-range, Jay, that opens up a lot by itself.
Now here's Brunson. He's got 11. The shot, no good.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Embiid from outside. The shot, no good.
Well, this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
Brunson with a clean look. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
No three-pointers for him in that first half, but the second half, different story.
Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. With the drive. Pass to Walton. Outside for Randall. Brunson with it. Teardrop shot. Caldwell Pope outside. And Walton throws it down.
And you've got to give them a lot of credit for just battling back into this game.
Extremely impressive was the rally they made. I mean, we'll see how much their comeback might have taken out of them, and we'll see if they can keep that foot on the pedal now. You know, so far he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
To the wing right side. They need this. There's Porter with the three. Up again. Duncan on the follow. Duncan's got the game tied up here for Cleveland.
Solid job positioning and really good intensity and focus from Duncan that time to get to that second shot opportunity.
And he gets the bucket.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
On the wing, Porter. Pass to Embiid.
2 minutes.
With force, Embiid takes it to him.
Dropping the hammer. That's why Embiid looks to get deep inside position.
Randall outside. The three. And Embiid pulls it down. And here are the Cavaliers. And that's an intentional foul.
His first team foul. Substitution for the away team.
1:29 left in the third quarter of the game.
Dawg, Kevin Porter Jr.
Simmons feeling it out a bit. And the dunk by Embiid.
Really rare to see a guy that's 6'11" have the kind of elite passing skills that Ben Simmons has. Really, really impressive.
Brunson. Tim Duncan with the rebound.
Uh-oh. Changed his mind on the way up and tricked himself.
And they go to the intentional foul. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
They've shown no let-up. Penetration, knife it inside. The defense has to tighten it up if they want to slow this team down.
You know, another thing that stands out to me is their passing in this game. I mean, they've done a tremendous job sharing the ball and setting each other up for success.
And that one misses. Good on the second free throw. So Oladipo will bring it up for the Hornets. It's a three-point game. Outside for Randall. 50 seconds left in the third. Pass to Adams. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Porter. Duncan with the block. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
And you can tolerate gaffes like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
The Cavaliers leading by 3. It's stolen by Randall. And it's good for 2. Randall's got 11 points.
Boy, down low, Randall can throw those 250 LBs around and create havoc. Tough for the defense to slow him down.
So far in the game, he's 0 of 2 at the line.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, hopefully it's not from lack of effort on his part. But his free throw shooting, compared to what he did last year, has been terrible.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch. The game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
Hornets trail by 4.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
And he hasn't cashed in on his chances at the line, only making 1 free throw.
You know, Ben Simmons so unique as a player. I think he's one of the few non-bigs who can actually dominate a game scoring below the foul line. Not just scoring, but with his passing, too.
And the dunk by Embiid.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher.
Well, and that's exactly how the game is played in the paint inside, guys. I mean, if you can play over the top, I think you've got a big advantage.
We've reached the 4th quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. And the Hornets call time here. Now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, guys, I had the chance to find out what Steve Clifford talked about with his players. Now, he wants his team to mix it up offensively. He said, we've been settling for too many threes. Don't be afraid to attack the rim. Challenge their defense. Let's see some variety out there. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Caldwell Pope outside. That's in, coming off an assist from Randall. Caldwell Pope's got the 4th quarter started here with a bucket for Charlotte. Down low. Fires the 3. And the 3 ball is good. Caldwell Pope's got it all tied up now for Charlotte.
And you can just see he's a different player since coming back from halftime.
Out to the right wing. Cleveland moving the ball around. Duncan drawing the double team. 6 on the shot clock. Porter, no luck.
You know, using his size advantage there to rip down that board in traffic.
A little over a minute of the 4th quarter gone right now. Pass to Walton. And he slams it down right on top of Michael Porter.
And you see how Brunson's fine-tuned his playmaking ability. That pass on time and on point.
To the right side. Embiid with it to stop the run. And close, Embiid gets it to fall.
You know, this has been a totally different half for him. He definitely looks more comfortable now, guys. Here's Brunson.
Caldwell Pope outside. Off target with his three.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Duncan with the bucket. And the Cavaliers lead by 2.
And, you know, this team depends on Duncan offensively because they know how great a scorer he is.
And here's Brunson outside. And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for the Cavaliers. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Back to Porter. Over Randall. Embiid. And Walton sends it back.
And how about the anticipation and timing? You know, we talk about Walton's offense. How about the defense, though, he provides for this team?
Randall. Rebound by Joel Embiid. Cleveland leading by 5. Back to Black. Right side Simmons. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And here's Brunson. Count it. Brunson's got 14 points here in the second half.
Nerves never show through. Brunson as calm and cool as they come down the stretch.
Outside, Simmons. And he makes good on the layup.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Lets the three fly. And the rebound goes to Duncan.
You know, to cut deficits, you got to be making smart basketball plays out there. Taking care of the ball. It's not done by hoisting up bonehead threes like that one.
Hornets trail by 5. To the paint. And a fast break now for the Hornets.
The defensive instincts of Embiid on display there with the deny. You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage junk there.
Picked by Randall. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Nice job grinding through and earning the whistle. Caldwell Pope felt it coming and just pushed through it.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really want. He's got one more, though. And the second of 2 is good. That shrinks the margin to just 4.
Listen, they're still right in this thing. Missing that free throw, though, keeps this a 2-possession deficit.
And the Hornets call time here. They're trailing by 4. 1:44 left in the fourth quarter.
Substitution on the court.
And so it's Cleveland with it. They lead by 4. And finished off by Porter.
Love a big man who can pass. Great instincts. Duncan finds the open man there for the bucket.
To the middle. Caldwell Pope outside. And Embiid with the block. They get it back. Takes the 3. Charlotte again missing. And here are the Cavaliers. They're on an 11-3 run. And here's Richardson outside. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
Yeah, the shot from Richardson looks smooth and effortless. This team did a nice job setting him up there.
From past the arc, the Hornets pull it in. Randall right side. Outside for Caldwell Pope. And again, the Hornets missing. This game looks like they've got it just about wrapped up.
everyone. I'm Brian Anderson alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. On the sidelines, Allie LaForce. And it's the Cavaliers to start out. Outside Simmons. Pass to Porter. Here's Black. Fires for three. And Walton pulls it down. Here's Randall. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot. And a battle of the bigs tonight, Grant. Something we're seeing a little more of lately.
And you know this league is a copycat league, and right now the trend is about teams looking for size and skill. Big guys who can pretty much do everything. That's the thing about the NBA. It's always adapting and always evolving.
Inside, Walton.
And the find by Brunson, more than capable of running the offense.
Embiid's got space. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Pass to Walton. Fast break, Cleveland. Now Embiid. Shoots a fadeaway. Chalk up two there.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Brunson with it. Picked up by Embiid. Back to Brunson. Four on the clock. Here's Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
Power and mobility of Randall. That combination makes it really hard to cover him on the pick and roll.
Pass to Black. Here's Embiid. Gets rebounded by Charlotte.
Wide open, and still, surprisingly, he wasn't able to cash in.
And what you love about the Cavs, on most nights, they take really good shots, Grant.
They do, B.A. I mean, I love the way they work the ball into the painted area, and even their guards are constantly penetrating, getting into the paint, creating for themselves and their teammates.
Now here's Brunson. Impressive numbers he's putting up, averaging just over 28 points a game.
They have been rolling. That's their first miss of the game.
Here's Duncan. Pass to Embiid. And he drives in. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Embiid's got 6.
Nice start as he's knocked down 3 of his first 4 and has hit the ground at high speed.
And here's Randall. Outside, Caldwell Pope. The 3 is up. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
I think Caldwell Pope has done a nice job developing into a legit deep ball threat.
Here's Simmons. Pass to Black. Down low. Here's Duncan. The kick out to Simmons. Here's Black. That 3's off the mark. And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for Charlotte.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Cavaliers on D. They trail by 3. It's tipped.
Excellent defensive timing that time by Tim Duncan.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Brunson on the drive. It's good.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's Walton, a dependable player on offense, giving them over 13 a game. And the bucket is good.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
And one of the more imposing guys at the center position, Joel Embiid.
As unique of players we've got in the league in terms of his size, just mammoth, and his agility and skill level, so special for a guy of his size. His production is absolutely crazy. Perennial MVP candidate now and perhaps for several years to come.
excellent use of his physical gifts. Goes up strong and captures the board. And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Unfortunately for them, they're reeling at this point.
So true. Very little going their way right now at either end of the floor.
Duncan. And he dunks it down.
Duncan is not messing around when he's in this deep. All business. Very assertive and effective.
And that one's good for Brunson.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
Now here's Embiid. Here's Duncan. An important role in this offense, averaging around 12.5 per game. 2 on the clock. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. So it's both teams making substitutions here.
Substitution on the court.
And here's Charlotte, leading by 12. Left side Porter. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Richardson, that's good.
You really have to account for Richardson around the basket. I mean, he does a good job using his length to create and finish his shots.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
So close on the finish. I mean, it could have been a three-point opportunity.
Full throttle, pedal to the metal, attacking basketball. I like that.
Hachimura sets a screen. Nice move for 3. Hits the trifecta.
Really like the quick decision-making of Fultz. They're excellent at surveying the floor for the open teammate.
What a performance for Julius Randle. He has been the story for Charlotte. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be.
The Cavaliers, 14.
We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a very convincing performance from the Hornets so far.
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Porter. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
For Porter Jr., I think it's about shot selection. Taking smart shots, including when he's in close.
Oh, he muscles it in through the contact. They call the foul, and he's on his way to the line.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
After a slow start to his career, Clark, it seems Markelle Fultz has found his comfort zone.
And, you know, B.A., it's really good to see because he really struggled early with that frozen shoulder injury he had and lost a lot of confidence. A former #1 overall pick, that brings a lot of pressure and expectations. Man, I tell you, this young man has weathered a lot and has come out on the other side in good fashion. Great to see. Yeah, Richardson's got a nice vertical now, and you saw it right there.
And here's Porter outside. Rebounded by Nurkic. And that's an intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Here's Fultz. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's on Alec Burks.
Boy, the speed of Fultz. You love that. Excellent at getting to the rim and drawing the foul.
It's both from the stripe. Well, Grant, you were in the playoffs several times during your career. The postseason's just different from the regular season.
It's 100% another level. I'll never forget my first series, 1996, against the great Shaquille O'Neal. away of the Orlando Magic. Of course, yeah, my Pistons got swept. That was quite an introduction to the playoffs.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Ben Simmons has dealt with injuries, yes, but the mental aspect is also one that he's working on. He said, quote, being assertive and aggressive. I know who I am. I know I need to get to the rim and get buckets, and that's also going to help my teammates and get them going. Brian, they are all about regaining that confidence.
Such a key right now. Thanks, Allie. Good stuff there. Spins. Here's Brunson outside. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor space.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Right side, Caldwell Pope. Outside, Brunson. Back to Caldwell Pope. Shot clock at 6. The kick out to Brunson. Right side, Caldwell Pope. Back to Brunson. Second chance effort. Sneak it inside. It's Brunson.
And he's carried them this quarter. A dominant offensive stretch.
Here's Richardson. Pass to Fultz. Hachimura outside. Off the mark there with a 3.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Out of bounds. It'll be Cleveland ball.
Substitution for the Hornets. Bill Walton. Julius.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pass to Nurkic. And Walton pulls it down.
Boy, that is awesome defense, guys, against a capable finisher. Well done. I'm sure the coaches love that. Just another way Randall can beat you. Good hands for the catch and finish at the rim.
Hachimura outside. Back to Fultz. To the right side. Shot to stop the run. And doesn't connect. That miss makes him 2 for 5. And so Randall will bring it up for Charlotte. They lead by their biggest margin of the game. It's at 15 points. Here's Walton. Uses the glass on the layup.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they have.
2 points. That one goes.
Richardson, he's a physical guard now. This guy's got good strength, and he powers through physical contact and capitalizes there.
Oh, it's stolen by Hachimura. Fast break, Cleveland. Richardson, that's good. Richardson's got 9 points in the quarter.
No misses for him yet in this quarter. Solid as a rock.
And here's Brunson from the arc. And the Hornets, another 3.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Fultz with it. Pass to Nurkic. Now here's Richardson. Just 5 on the clock. And Walton pulls it down.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Here's Randall. And the layup falls. Randall's got 12 points.
It's been a dominant night for him, staying productive throughout.
Richardson for 3. Hornets with the rebound. Looking ahead, they've got the Warriors coming to town for their next game. Here's Randall. Porter. It's good! It's good at the buzzer! Wow!
really good to see Porter Jr. crash the glass like that, using that athleticism to do some real damage on the boards.
And through one half, it hasn't even been close. It's the Hornets just dominating this one. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. And it's the Hornets' ball. Here's Oladipo. Pass to Walton. Joel Embiid with the board.
You rarely see him missing dunks, but the defender was right in his face on that one, and it threw him off just enough.
Shot's good by Black.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Here's Walton. Tipped. Porter looks it over. Here's Duncan. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Basketball IQ of Tim Duncan, top flight. He's so smart at knowing how to draw fouls.
And the first one at the line is good.
At the line, 2 shots.
Both shots good from the stripe.
You know, you got to really appreciate and respect how steadfast Duncan is. I mean, he's always under control and composed, keeps his team focused on the task at hand, and that's extremely valuable.
And stolen by Simmons. Here's Porter. And count that. 2 points and a chance for 1 more at the line.
First personal foul.
And clearly he needs no time to warm up.
Yeah, really good sign for them offensively. They should keep getting him touches. Make sure he gets shots here.
That's good from Porter.
And Porter Jr. has a very high ceiling, especially when it comes to his scoring ability.
Oladipo with the ball. Now Porter defending. Here's Walton. Second chance shot. And that one drops. Walton's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this week. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
And the Hornets making a change here. But Grant, it's obvious who's been in control of this game.
You know, you really have to appreciate their relentlessness.
Oh, it's stolen. And Simmons, here we go. And it's Simmons slamming it home.
You know, whenever Simmons gets a chance to show off his insane bounce, he takes advantage of it, really demonstrating how lethal he is in the air.
Walton. And that one is hammered home.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
And, you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Here's Duncan. And Walton pulls it down.
It does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
Here's Brunson. And here are the Hornets with another bucket.
And, man, you got to appreciate how efficient Brunson is. I mean, he takes and makes high-percentage shots.
Here's Simmons. And they double up Simmons. Drains the triple. Porter's got his 2nd basket of the night.
Everything working for him out of the half as they've hit 4 of their first 5 shots.
Now a timeout called by Charlotte. And here's Randall. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. They led the game at 1 point by 20.
You know, as soon as Walton has the ball around the rim, he's thinking about flushing it.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Pass to Black. Left side, Simmons. Here's Duncan. Check by Randall. It's deflected.
Well, you can't go up weak against Randall, otherwise he's going to block it.
Here's Brunson. Here's Walton. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. And that one misses.
You know, one of the most complete bigs in the game. Walton can do everything for you at both ends of the floor.
And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
Adams grabs the miss.
Almost a highlight reel play, but certainly you've got to appreciate the effort there. Almost got it.
Randall on the screen. And here's Brunson from the arc. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Fast break, Cleveland. Pass to Black. And here's Embiid. And here's Porter outside. Pure from three-point range. Porter's got 9 points now in the second half.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
To the paint. Adams. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
And whenever Adams is aggressive on offense, it helps big time, especially when he's dunking it hard inside.
Into the lineup for
A minute 35 left in the third quarter here. On the wing, Caldwell Pope. Pass to Randall. Embiid with a steal. Here's the break. Pulls up for three. And the Cavaliers, another three.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
Now here's Oladipo. Back to Randall. And there's the foul. It's on Joel Embiid. That's his first foul of the game.
He didn't have his feet planted.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
Clock at 6. He got a piece of it. Here's Randall. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
coming onto the floor for your Hornets. Number 18.
Here's Simmons, giving this team some energy, averaging a little over 10 points a game. Three-pointer, counted from distance. Black's got 8 points in the quarter.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
.36 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Outside Simmons. And out of bounds. Charlotte will have it.
And for the Cavaliers.
Here's Charlotte. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Here's Porter. There's the drive. And it's blocked by Embiid.
Don't test Embiid now. An impact defensive player is what he is.
Here's Porter. Back to Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
He slams it home and gets some extra camera time chilling on the rim.
Yeah, he did spend a little time up there, didn't he?
the refs are much more lenient with that kind of situation than they used to be.
And so it's the Charlotte Hornets in control with this.
The Cavaliers, 49.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first three quarters. So it's the Cavaliers now. They trail by 16. Shots good by Black.
Not much resistance from the defense. Easy play that time for him.
And Brunson's got the ball here for Charlotte. Wide open. He gets it to go again. 9 for 13 so far.
And I love the trust between Brunson and his guys. I mean, working so hard to set each other up.
Here's Duncan. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Hornets.
The way they've been chasing after their shots in this game is really admirable. Getting them lots of second chance looks at the basket, too.
You know something else, guys? You know, they came out of that tunnel sprinting in a full stride sprint. That translated to the floor and lots of success in the fast break game.
You know, some threes look better than others, and Brunson's lefty stroke from three is a beautiful thing.
Pulls it from the corner, and it's Cleveland with another.
Not exactly what Coach wanted coming up the floor, but he'll take it.
And that one's good for Brunson.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Here's Richardson. Outside for Porter. Out to the wing. Screen by Embiid. 6 to shoot. Goes back up. Duncan, no good. They've got a commanding lead.
It just seems like everything is going their way.
And there it is for him. Brunson's got 31 points.
He's carried much of the scoring load tonight. And with the win in reach, don't expect him to let up.
Outside Richardson. Outside for Porter. This one for three. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Fourth quarter play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. It's Iguodala on the wing. Here's Caldwell Pope. And a miss there on the triple. And here are the Cavaliers now. Here's Porter. And Walton pulls it down. They're enjoying a sizable lead.
And what I like, B.A., they haven't stopped pressing the issue. Opportunistic basketball. Gets a great look at the three in transition.
Pass to Richardson. To halt the run. Nails it. He's now 6 for 8 from the floor.
You know, Richardson's offensive game continues to expand and impress. He's a multi-dimensional scorer now.
Now a time. I'm Brian Anderson, and joining me at the table, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. We've also got Allie LaForce bringing us reports. And, of course, Brandon Miller. Now here's Brunson. Well, we got an old-fashioned matchup on our hands tonight, Grant. Two teams who deploy impactful big men.
Yeah. And in a league where perimeter play so often is the deciding factor, tonight I expect this to be a slugfest inside.
Pass to Duncan. And there's the foul. It'll go on Julius Randle. That's his first foul of the game.
Team foul.
Here's Simmons. Outside Porter. The three is up. Yes. And that's Simmons with the assist.
He's not much of a threat to score, but Simmons dishing it, he can do it with the best of them.
They set the screen. And Brunson, here we go. And that one drops for him. Brunson's got 5.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
The paint is where Simmons excels at finding points. He knows how to own the inside. You know, Richard, it's not every day that you get to see a point guard with the size that Ben Simmons possesses.
Yeah, he is an anomaly, and that's also why he was the #1 pick. In history, you can probably count on one hand the amount of guys that can do things that he can do at his size.
Duncan. It's another three for Cleveland.
A solid read from Porter Jr. When he makes quality passes like this, it helps his team's overall chemistry.
Randall on the screen. 4-3. And the Hornets, another three.
And how great are they playing? 4 for 4 shooting to start this one.
Pass to Embiid. Lets it go from deep. The Hornets pull it in.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
And it's Randall with the jam.
Wow. Julius Randall. We could feel the floor shaking on that one.
Outside Simmons. Here's Duncan. The kick out to Simmons. Shot clock at 6. A clear look for Embiid. Caldwell Pope pulls it in.
Now, I understand that that shot didn't go down, but they will take that look every trip down the floor.
The kick out to Brunson. Randall on the screen. Pass to Walton. Embiid with a steal. And now the Cavaliers on the break. And there's the foul. It'll go on Julius Randall. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And that's his second foul committed with a lot of game left. Gotta be careful.
Here's Duncan. Out to the wing. Uncovered. Embiid can't hit. And so Randall will bring it up for Charlotte. 4-point game. And it's Randall with the jam.
He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his bounce, well, that kind of levels the playing field. That is a perfect placement of that dime. Just guided it right to him.
And what you love about the Cavs, on most nights, they take really good shots, Grant.
They do, B.A. I mean, I love the way they work the ball into the painted area. And even their guards are constantly penetrating, getting into the paint, creating for themselves and their teammates.
Randall can't hit.
Defense pulled out all the stops to shut him down there.
And Embiid gets a double team. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Brunson with it. Picked up by Simmons. There's the triple. And it's Jalen Brunson with a three. Brunson's got 13 now.
This man is on fire. His team is winning, and it doesn't get better than that.
Randall inside. Banked it in off the glass. 6 points for him.
Yeah, nice play by Randall. He can take up space in there and has great short area quickness.
Coming onto the floor for the away team. Number 9, dawg.
There's a minute 17 left in the first quarter of the game. Back to Embiid. 6 to shoot from behind the arc. And so the ball out of bounds. Embiid touched it last.
Coming onto the floor.
Like what? Like, what is going on right now?
Julius Randall.
Here are the Hornets with the ball. They're on a 16-7 run. Here's Brunson. Pass to Walton.
10, Duncan. Pace first. First team foul.
There's 57 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Brunson outside.
That missed aside. They're off to a strong start at the offensive end.
Second chance effort. And rejected. Here's the break. Here's Simmons. Cash. Assisting on the play was Porter.
So fluid in the open court. Simmons can beat you in a variety of ways. That time as a finisher.
Left side Brunson. Randall on the screen. Hey, it's blocked by Simmons. Out of bounds as Charlotte keeps possession.
Substitution on the court.
6 on the shot clock. Here's Porter. Drives to the hoop. And he buries his first look.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
Pass to Nurkic. Misses in close. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. It's the Hornets leading by 9. And we'll get the second quarter underway on. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Charlotte.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
Yeah, we got to talk about how pestering they've been on defense, forcing turnovers and finding ways to score off them.
Hachimura outside. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
That's the kind of head fake that'll give a guy whiplash.
He sells it all the way, right? Highly effective. Nurkic high post. Averaging around 5 points a game. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Yeah, in the paint, Nurkic can be a monster. He's got all the physical gifts he needs to dominate.
Pass to Porter. Out to Oladipo. To the inside. Oh, and Adams, strong finish.
Drawing so much attention. Oladipo rotates the ball to the open man.
And he lobs it up top. And then Porter with the dunk.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized, defense pays. The kick out to Richardson. Takes a 3. Porter pulls it in.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
Oladipo outside. Driving to the basket. It's good.
Look how Oladipo can move. Gets down inside with such speed.
And Grant, you talked about it early in your playing days, blaming yourself for the Pistons not winning. Talk about that pressure on the best player to deliver wins.
Well, B.A., the pressure's real, and it's tough to keep perspective and just control what you can control. When you're tasked with leading a team to victory, you expect it first and foremost from yourself.
Outside for Fultz to stop the run. Counted from distance. Now a timeout called by Charlotte.
Timeout, Charlotte.
Okay, fans, we need you to get up for your Brew Hot Squad. Let's go.
A big group substitution here for Charlotte. The Hornets with a lead. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Ben Simmons has dealt with injuries, yes, but the mental aspect is also one that he's working on. He said, quote, being assertive and aggressive. I know who I am. I know I need to get to the rim and get buckets, and that's also going to help my teammates and get them going. Brian, they are all about regaining that confidence.
Such a key right now. Thanks, Allie. Good stuff there. Nurkic. Deflected. Here's Walton. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
Right side, Brunson. 5 to shoot. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Yusuf Nurkic picks one up.
An aggressive pump fake move by Brunson, pulling the defender in close.
Both free throws, good from Brunson.
2-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
Pass to Hayes. And here's Hachimura. Adams grabs the miss. Now here's Brunson. 17 points in the game. 2 points. That one goes.
Balanced play has given them the lead and also quieted this crowd.
They've played fantastic ball, and you can feel the hush that's come over this crowd.
And finished off by Hayes.
If the defender is giving him that much space, the points are inevitable. You have to admit, Richard, guys love working with a player like Steven Adams. Always ready to do the dirty work.
Oh, yeah, and he's so focused on the little things. Give me a teammate like that any time on any team. You love them because these guys help decide games in big ways.
So it's the Hornets now. Here are the Hornets with the ball. They're on a 13-5 run.
2 minutes.
Now Brunson. Clock at 6. Here's Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
And the find by Brunson, more than capable of running the offense.
Hachimura from long range. Another miss. He's 1 for 4 from the field.
Okay, let's just say it. This has been an ugly quarter for him. Not quite a break a mirror ugly, but it's getting there.
Back to Randall. Oh, stolen by Richardson. And the basket by Hachimura. Hachimura's gotten his second bucket.
Oh, excellent work in transition. Pushing the ball up the floor like that helps you find easier shots.
Charlotte calls timeout.
Here they come, man. It's your Cavs powerhouse dance team. Give them a round of applause.
Boy, we're seeing inspired play out of them.
And that's certainly reflected in the score.
Here's Brunson. Here's Randall. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. With his size and skill set, Julius Randall can be a walking mismatch.
You put a big man on him, and he will blow right by him. Now, if you go small, he'll drag him to the block. So when Randall is focused and involved, he is a monster to deal with.
Good on the second one.
Certain guys can remake their games to fit the times. Randall's worked on his right hand and his jump shooting. He's a much more versatile threat now at the offensive end. Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
There's 53 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. Outside Brunson. Lets the 3 fly. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And it's Nurkic with the ball for the Cavaliers. They trail by 14. Pass to Hachimura. Oh, it's stolen by Iguodala. Now the Hornets moving it up. Porter from outside. Sinks the tray. Porter's got 7.
Yeah, incredible range. Porter Jr. can cash you in from distance. He certainly did there.
Outside Richardson. Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Hachimura. The Hornets making a switch here. Oladipo outside. Pass to Porter. Good if it goes. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's Charlotte leading by 17 at the end of the period. We hear teams talk about wanting to get the ball inside, but this is how you do it. We'll be right back with you shortly. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Here's Embiid. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And it's Randall with the jam.
Yeah, it's easy to see why they go to him so often, because they know they can depend on him to come through for them.
Left side, Simmons. Here's Duncan. 5 points in the game. Three-pointer, Embiid. Hits the three-pointer.
You must respect Embiid's range as a defender. He'll make you pay every chance he gets.
Brunson. Pass to Walton. Back to Randall. Here's Walton. It's stolen. Embiid with it. And it's Brunson picking him up. Embiid gets the bucket.
No stopping Embiid inside. He is a beast.
Brunson taking his time here. Pass to Walton. Just 5 on the clock. Here's the pick. Here's Brunson. And Embiid with the block.
The timing on the rejection, Embiid's feel for when to go after blocks is ridiculous.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Now a timeout called by Charlotte. And as we head into this break, the players have an opportunity to replenish their energy with Gatorade as they prepare to go into the final stages of this ball game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, not to mention over the course of a season, you have to stay hydrated. If you don't, it's amazing how much slower your body is to bounce back. It can have a serious effect on performance, no question.
Inside. Here's Walton. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
And wanting to elevate his playmaking skills, Porter Jr. continues to impress with his passing ability.
Here's Duncan. He's got 5. Nails it from beyond the arc. Duncan's got 8.
He's getting after it, but needs some help if they're going to get it done.
Richard drafted as a teenager. Kevin Porter Jr. started just 4 games in college.
Making his transition to the NBA was extra difficult. I give KPJ credit. After a couple of challenging seasons, he has really improved. Kevin is so young, he's just scratching the surface on what he can be.
Here's Caldwell Pope. It's wide right, hits off the rim.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, through NBA Africa, the league is putting a lot of resources into growing the game there. Hall of Famer Dikembe Mutombo is an investor, and he said, "It's always been my dream since I got into the league. I want to see the NBA on my continent. Africa's a place full of treasure, and I'm happy to see it taking place." Brian?
Outstanding. Look forward to that. Thanks, Allie. It's deflected. And here comes the break. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
Here's Duncan. Give him 8. Outside Porter. Here's Duncan to the right side. Pass to Embiid. And Walton pulls it down.
Let's just say his subpar shooting is just one reason why they are trailing in this ball game.
It's Brunson. Working inside.
And his ability to efficiently score, that's really helped him out in this one, putting them ahead on the scoreboard.
Basket counts. 7 points in the game.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
And here's Brunson from the arc. The rebound by Duncan.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
Things are firing on all cylinders for them right now. We'll see if they can keep it going.
Here's Brunson outside. And there's a 3-second violation.
Substitution for the away team. Number 9.
And here are the Cavaliers now. They're on a 17-4 run. Pass to Embiid. Here's Duncan. Good. And the assist to Embiid. And now it's just a 4-point Hornet lead.
Oh, I like their execution in the second half. They're keeping this game competitive.
Now a timeout called by Charlotte. The Hornets making a switch here. .141 left in the third quarter. Pass to Caldwell Pope. And they're on the break. Moving it up. And slam dunk by Simmons.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
But it took them a little while to get there. Just goes to show, as long as you persevere, you'll figure your way out.
Walton. Crafty move.
Just such good vision from Brunson. He's able to spot a guy ready to attack.
Order a screen. .103 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Here's Black. Off target from outside.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
On the wing, Caldwell Pope. And it's going to be a 3-second call. And Embiid has got the ball here for the Cavaliers. 4-point game. 44 seconds left in the third quarter. And so they foul intentionally.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
The free throw drops for Embiid. And Joel Embiid is a rarity in many ways, including how effective he is inside, Richard.
Yeah, B.A., we don't see that as much as we used to. Big men dominating down low. But Embiid is an exception. A center with a deadly mix of dominance down low and skill work outside.
Here's Walton. The rebound by Embiid. Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes it difficult to defend.
So it's the Hornets now. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. And then Porter with the dunk.
Yeah, check out the ups on Porter. Leaping off the floor and playing over the defense.
Porter looks it over. Screen by Embiid. From the high post. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the fourth quarter. It's the Hornets. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. The Hornets with a lead. Down low. Nifty move. Got a hand on it. And now the Cavaliers on the break. Outside Simmons. Here's Duncan. Yes, and that's Simmons with the assist.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Walton. And Joel Embiid pulls it down.
Every player goes through this. When your shots aren't going down, it can ding your confidence.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Hornets.
You've got to be impressed with how assertive they are on offense, continuing to cut hard to the rim time and time again.
And they've also been in the zone with the mid-range jumper. The defense has given them space, and they haven't hesitated to rise and fire.
Here's Brunson. Oh, Brunson! What an aggressive move!
And no matter how the D's coming at him tonight, Brunson has adapted. And that's what great scorers do. They figure it out.
And then Embiid with the dunk.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Pass to Randall. Outside, Caldwell Pope. 6 to shoot. There's the three. Fires hitting the triple. Caldwell Pope got himself on the board with a three there.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
Pass to Embiid. Fires for three. And Walton pulls it down. Brunson with it. Brunson takes it himself. And down it goes. 2 points. And now it's a 6-point Hornet lead.
And here in the fourth, he's been zeroed in, hitting some big-time buckets.
No one near him. It doesn't go for him.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Wow, potent offense. It's been fun to watch.
Just aggressive and effective, taking it right to the defense.
A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Pass to Embiid. Here's Duncan. And another miss by Cleveland. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Up top, Porter. Pulls it from the top of the key. Can't get it to go. His second miss in 6 tries. Shots good by Black.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution. Running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
And here's Porter. Oladipo outside. Shot clock at 6. And so it looks like the Hornets will retain possession here.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
Oh, there's the alley! And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D.
Substitution on the court.
The Cavs trailing. Outside Richardson. Jacks up a three. Randall pulls down the board. And so Randall will bring it up for Charlotte. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. Now here's Brunson. From deep. Again, the miss by the Hornets.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Three-pointer Embiid. No good there.
Every possession counts for them right now. That's not going to get it done.
And Brunson, here we go. Chalk up 2 there. Brunson's got 10 points here in the second half.
Brunson doesn't fear going in amongst the trees. Remarkable poise there inside.
1:56 left in the final quarter. Black. And the the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
Here's Richardson. Pass to Duncan. Nails it. He's now 6 for 8 from the floor.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for them.
And he's going for the oop here. And now the Cavaliers on the break. And now we've got an intentional foul.
At the line for your Cavaliers.
And he cannot get the first one. The drop, tough one to miss.
See, this is the type of leader you have in Embiid. He loves being the guy to take the big shots down the stretch.
And by missing that free throw, now a 3 could even the score. Not ideal.
Now Brunson. On the clock. Fires the 3. Cavaliers with the rebound.
He continues to let it fly, but the makes have been few and far between.
Here's Duncan. Tries again. Cash. Oh, what a sensational bucket. That brings him within 1.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
Grant, they'd love to milk the clock here.
No question. They're in a great situation right here.
Here's Brunson outside. Oh, he drained it from downtown.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
Pass to Embiid. Randall pulls down the board. Got a piece of it. And so it's the Hornets who come out on top here. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them. They had to dig deep to come out on top.
Yeah, you know, some teams might buckle under the pressure towards the end. The crowd was so amped up, such a hostile environment. But they stood tall and got the win.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
So bad.